When I walk these halls, it's like a flashback of my teenage self, and it really, like, I've been through a lot, so I've grown so much, and it's crazy. Kind of went through like a traumatic experience, and this place helped me get healthy. So I'm really appreciative of everyone. So, like I was saying at the hospital, I went through something really traumatic. I experienced something in my teenage years, and it really affected my life, my entire life. And yeah, I was there for a while, and I really had to get healthier and really work on my mental health. I don't know. It was a time in my life where I was like really hyper and happy and outgoing and bubbly and sparkly and shiny. I was everything that I thought I would be. I was thriving at school. I was doing well in school and dancing and singing, and I had a lot of friends. And then something happened. I kind of went through like a heartbreak, and it really affected me, and I got really sick. And I never tell this story because it would just happen when I was so young, and things that happen in your teenage years don't matter when you're older, and I've realized that. Like, I've totally grown up and I'm an adult now. I'm adulting, and it was really hard for many years, but I've been healthy for 10, and I'm super grateful and appreciative of the people that helped me out along the way. My mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, like my whole family. I don't know what I'd do without my support system. My friend Ashley, like, she was always visiting me, and I'm just so grateful. I'm healthier than ever, and I'm really happy with the success that I've had in school and university, having a full-time job. Like, that's really hard on a kid. At 15, turning 16, it was my birthday when that happened. It was super hard and difficult, but I got through it, and I'm thriving, and I'm so happy. If you're wondering why I'm wearing this tape, it's because my forearm and my wrist have been really sore ever since my accident that I had, the whiplash, and my wrist has been acting up and at work and stuff. So I put this tape. I need to put a new one on. It's kind of old now, but this really helps with the tension and everything, so it doesn't hurt as much. I really gotta change this. Wish you knew that even you can get under my skin if I don't let you in. I have a major headache. It hurts so bad. I don't think I should have put that perfume on in the first place. Learned a lot about friendships. I've learned that you build trust, you learn about others and their interests, you discover who people are, and you redefine what it means to be friends. And I really, truly think that being friends with someone who you completely don't even know, a complete stranger, is a wonderful thing to build a connection and to gain that, like I said, trust, and just find that inner emotion and the ability to connect and to have the emotional connection that you make when you talk about certain topics or just having fun experiencing life together. Today was a really hard day because I got injured at work today, and kind of saw it happening, and I kind of didn't. I mean, it happened so quickly and so fast. It happened in the blink of an eye, and I reacted. I stepped away, and I had to breathe for a second. I cried a little bit today. I needed to breathe for a second and catch my breath. I had a coffee and I just sat down in the sensory room. I just had to think for a moment and maybe not even think, just kind of sit and try and relax, but my eye is green from the liquid that they put in my eyes at the eye doctor. You know how life feels like it's on pause, but everyone hit play? That's how I felt. Everyone was getting married. Everyone was traveling. Everyone was getting the dream job. But sometimes I wonder, when is it my turn? You're trying to figure out your next move. You're wondering, why am I so behind? Why am I so stuck? And you're wishing and wondering where you want to be. What is your next move? I've been there. And what if this pause isn't actually a pause at all? I'm going to be telling you guys my personal story on how I felt left behind and how I felt everyone's life was hitting play and I was on pause. So it started in September and I got the dream job that I wanted. I got the full-time job and I was so happy. I was so excited to start my job. But as the weeks went by, I started to realize that I wasn't doing the best of my abilities. I realized that I had some things to work on, some improvements I had to make, and I lost confidence in myself, thinking that I wasn't doing my job good enough. So they told me that I needed to work on certain things, and what I did to help myself was to make those improvements. I worked on my confidence. I worked on the minuscule things. I took the opportunity to change. And I think I did that during these past few months. I really believe that these changes that I've made have really truly made me become who I've always wanted to be. I'm happier, I'm stronger. But at the same time, there have been setbacks and some things have happened and it's like I'm not at square one, but I feel like I'm going back a little bit. And I need to keep going forward, pushing forward. And I need to realize that, hey, these things are just minor and you can bounce back from it. You can continue to do what you set out to do and you will get the full-time job. You will get the permanent. I believe that I will get it because I worked so hard for this. I'm so happy with how I've worked on myself, and I really believe that my inner growth has changed me. And knowing these things, feeling that stuckness, the feeling of being behind really made me look back and rediscover who I am. I really had to take a look at myself and look in the mirror and say, Courtney, you need to make a change. You need to understand that this is only a little piece of your life and you're going to make it through. You're going to come to terms with yourself and you're going to get what you've always wanted because you worked hard for this. And don't let the little confidence lacking shape you. I mean, there's so many other things in life that you could be worrying about, and you're worrying about this moment. But sometimes our dreams are so far away that we feel like, sometimes we're like, am I doing enough? And that feeling of this personal growth, this winter arc challenge has really made me believe that my discipline and my strength and my courage and my bravery have all played into this. I mean, I was lacking in some areas, but now I feel like I'm thriving, and I really noticed my changes. I really discovered and evaluated myself and wanted to make those changes for the better. And because I did that, I need to keep at it. I need to be consistent. I need to realize that if you want this job, then you need to show people that you can do it. You need to be happy and positive. You have to have a good mindset. You need to show them that you're not afraid. And I need to show them. And maybe I am behind, but maybe it's my chance to show that these little steps, these baby steps, have really actually turned into something beautiful. And I know that this isn't the end. It's only the beginning of my future, of what's in store for me. And if this is my permanent job, I'll be so happy. I know I can get it. I know I can get that job. I already have it, but it's keeping it that is the uncertainty and the unknown. And if I can understand myself more and be positive, have that mindset, have that discipline, and I will get my goal. I will work towards my goal and I will get it. Defeat your past self. I only say this because I've known. I know what it's like to put yourself down, and I know what it's like to lift others up. I know what it's like to fail. I know what it's like to struggle. And I know what it's like to feel good about yourself knowing that you've done something right. When you feel defeated, when you feel like you've lost, there's always a way to get back up again, and there's always a way to win. There are times when you may face some sort of problem or situation, and sometimes we have to pull ourselves together. We need to be honest with ourselves, and we need to evaluate. We need to realize that maybe that isn't the case, and maybe we have to work on something. Really just think about the present, not worry about anybody else but yourself, and think about the ways that you can achieve success through your goals and through your vision. What you have set out for yourself, how you will defeat your past self through action and doing and thinking of how you can succeed, because you have the power to choose your destiny. Your destiny is all revolves around what you do, how you choose to do it, and you are motivated. You are motivated to make these decisions because you believe what is right, what you think is best for you, and you will always make the right decision for yourself because you decided the path that you have made for yourself. I know this because I've been through it. I've done things that I haven't done the best thing, and I was improving, and there was a struggle, and maybe I failed, but I got back up again. I tried again. I didn't give up, and we need to have that confidence in ourselves. We need to have that self-discipline and action. Taking action is the best thing you can do for yourself because it makes you a better person. It makes others feel better. It makes you feel better. So I wanted to say this because I have a full-time job, but I do not have permanent. The scary thing about it is
I don't even know if I'll get it. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm going to get it because I proved myself that I can do this. I can beat the odds and I can do whatever it takes to get this job because I deserve it. I believe that I'm doing better and I'm happy. I'm happier. And this is going to make me a better person because I know the struggle, I know the challenge, and I'm ready to face it. So we're in the car. I got a few things I want to show you guys. First of all, I got the Cool Beauty Vanilla Brulee Epsom salts. I thought I would take a bath today. It'll feel really good, and I love hot water, so this is perfect. Then we have the Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer by Elf Skin. I haven't tried this before. It's a daily moisturizer, and I think it'll really be good for my skin. Next we have the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the color Deep Brown. We have that. Next we have the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Fill Eyeliner. I thought this was an eyeliner. Wait, it's a pencil. It's for brows, but I feel like you could probably use this as an eyeliner too. So I might do that. That was by accident, but that's okay. And then I got the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin in the color Light Medium, shade 530. So that's what I got. Got all these things for myself because I had a really hard few days. A lot of crying, a lot of just debriefing, and a lot of things arose from just the past few days, and I really needed to settle my mind. I could not sleep a few days ago. It was really hard, and yeah, it was a really hard few days. I'm not gonna lie, this babysitting that I did today and yesterday was like really helpful for me just to ease my mind and forget about everything that's happened. I don't know, maybe this was a wake-up call, or maybe this was like a realization that I've always had, or an intuition type thing that I always felt deep inside, but I wasn't really sure if this was meant for me or if this was the right fit for me, this job that I have. I'm an educational assistant in special needs for kids with autism, and this has been really challenging for me, but I'm pulling through. I know I can. I'm very strong, and I have a lot of feelings right now. It's just, yeah, I just need to ease my mind. And that's what we're doing today. And I feel really good about the things that I got today. I'm home right now and I got the Epsom salts. I thought this would be really good for my tense muscles, my tightness, my inflammation, anything that's just to relieve my body. And I think this will be really good for me because I've just been having it, not having it. And I don't know how I feel right now. I've been really trying to forget about it, but at the same time, I need to remember it because this happened to me so suddenly, so unpredictable, just happened so fast. And I think what I really need to do is focus on myself and being a better person for myself and for others. And not only am I trying to center myself, but I'm trying to really just relax, just calm down, because I really, not panic, but I've been nervous, I've been anxious, I've been not feeling my best. I kind of needed this Sunday to have peace of mind, be at ease, and I was able to babysit today for my sister because she had an ankle surgery, so I've been helping out with that while she was at hockey with my other nephew. And I've been trying to use this time to be happy with Cruzy and just play with him, feed him, take him to the bathroom, change his clothes, everything I had to do for babysitting. And I did that today. I did it yesterday too. I helped my sister clean her house. I helped her vacuum, do the dishes. I watched her bake. We watched a movie. It was all very ordinary and basic. And I think I needed that this weekend because my mind has been everywhere, like racing, not thinking clearly, forgetting, just not having that moment of silence, and the anxiousness got to me. So I'm really trying to just ease my mind, and this is what Sunday is for resting, and gotta do that. But these products are really nice, and yeah, I just needed to feel good about myself because I haven't been feeling good at all for like a few days, and I really needed to just forget about it for a moment and think about me, because I care that I take care of myself, and all I need is a peace of mind. It's Sunday and I feel like I'm not ready to go back to school, but at the same time I have to go back. I have to show up, and I need to really work on this because it's something that I need, something that I want and desire, and it's something that I really feel like I need to establish in myself that this is what I want, and I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna get the permanent, and it only takes time. I'm getting an extended period because God has a sign, God has a plan for me, and whatever it is, it's gonna be worth it in the end. It's because I showed up. So I'm doing this for myself, and I'm not letting other people get in the way of what I need and what is my future. And I'm thinking about the present, the moment, not thinking about the past, just thinking about the now. And that's all I need right now. I just need peace of mind. And this break today, this day is what I needed. And maybe it's not a lot, but that time to be with myself and to really just try. I gotta try and feel better. I'm in here and it feels really nice. The Epsom salts feel so warm and it smells really nice. It's vanilla, and I don't know, I really needed just to sit and think and reflect and just feel better. And I think it's okay to just relax and ease my mind from all the pain and struggle. My head still hurts. I have a headache, and Mom's gonna order pizza for us tonight. We're gonna have a loaded, all-dressed pizza from Red Swan. It's coming, it's being delivered tonight. I'm gonna order it soon after this bath. We're gonna have pizza. We're just gonna have a chill
no made dinner or anything, just delivery pizza. And Rice One is really good. I like it. Their all dressed pizza is amazing. And we always get like extra sauce usually, but we're not going to get it this time. But it's really good. And it's going to be tasty. I love their pizza. Their all dressed pizza. So good. So good. I think tonight I'm just going to do some reading. Maybe watch some TV. Or even YouTube. I don't even know. Maybe I'll just even pray. Just meditate. Journal or something. Because I really need to just have a silent moment to myself. A silent day. Not a lot of talking. Just a lot of working on myself. And I think that's okay. Because we all have those days when we don't feel good. We feel down. And just gotta keep getting back up. I think the reality of taking a break and having time for yourself is so important. Really just figuring it all out, and at the same time you're taking it all in and you learn from it. You experience things because that's reality. You experience things to have a better understanding of yourself, of others, your environment. You go through life in wonder and sometimes without even thinking about it, but maybe we just need to experience things to figure out that change. Time to change for yourself, for your personal being, having a better outlook on life, and representing yourself. And you decide whatever it is that you're working on, whether it's work or relationships or personal life in general, it's all up in the air, and it's for you to choose what you need in life and how you're going to get it. And I'm learning it the hard way, but I think it is necessary to go through this, what I'm going through. And I know you guys don't really know what I'm going through. A lot has happened ever since that day I got my eye injury. Just snowballed. I don't even know why it was going so fast, but it was growing and growing and getting bigger and bigger and going faster and faster, and then everything just turned into slow motion and then pause. Like, I can't handle this right now. Nobody should ever go through what I went through. I don't think anyone deserves that. I think we deserve respect, compassion, empathy. And I really need to know what I need for myself. I need to stand my ground, have more awareness, more strength, more communication, and maybe it's something that I go through, and maybe it's gonna help me in other circumstances, and maybe an opportunity will present itself, and maybe I won't even be here anymore. I mean, like job-wise. I won't be at this job maybe. Maybe I'll be somewhere else. And maybe it'll be better. And maybe it's going to be worth it and it's going to have its purpose. We can't live life in regret. That's what I've learned. You just can't. I didn't think I needed this book, but this has taught me so much about life, about power, the law of power, and how it contributes to our work lives and our home lives and leadership and just working with each other and communicating. Like, this is like really important, this book. It is a hard book to read, but I think it's very important. I learned you need to be careful. You need to be cautious. You also have to be thinking with your head, your mind, and use your wits. Use what you have, and it'll provide you. So I got these healing cards, and I thought it would be really useful for myself because I don't know, I've been feeling down, and I wanted to make myself feel better by reading these cards and getting some insight on things that I should be working on and things I should be really focusing on, because really just depict exactly what I'm going through right now at the moment. So the first card I picked out is spiritual growth, and the next one I picked out is body care. Those really pertain. And then playfulness and children. It tells you exactly what they mean by that. So for children, it says you are asked to pay extra attention to your children or your inner child right now. New children may be coming into your life soon. And it's telling me to be more playful. I also picked out body care. The angels urge you to take care for your physical body. You are asked to eat healthful foods, to exercise regularly, and to avoid toxins. I also picked out playfulness. And it says here, fun and play is the angel's way. They guide you to add fun to your life and to know that fun is a necessity, not a luxury. And then I also picked spiritual growth, and it says you are going through a time of rapid spiritual growth. Enjoy the process. So I shuffled these cards, and these are the ones that I picked from these two little healing card packages. And I also got recovery isn't a goal but a process. Before you heal others, you have to first heal yourself. The soul is on earth for its own delight, and resisting change leads to illness. Accepting change brings about peace. So I picked out those cards, I shuffled them, and I was like, wow, that really is exactly how I'm feeling right now, especially the body care and the inner child and the resisting. And I thought that was really insightful, and it's exactly what is going on right now. My body hasn't been the best. I know that. I need to take care of it more. I need to take more baths. I need to go to a massage therapist. I need to go to the chiropractor more. I just really need to take care of my body, and I think it's super important that I do that because I want to be healthy for the kids at my work and my job. I learned so much about my inner child and the influences, the judgment, the avoidance, the childhood, the self, the secret, the anger, the change, the anxiety, the less, the traits, the nightmare, the pride, the self-image, the childhood trauma, identifying fear, personal change, biggest dreams, freedom, critical, especially when I think about my past self and how I was young and what would I tell myself if I was still that age.
I need it and I don't know why. It's late at night, isn't it lonely? I'd do anything if you want me. I'd give it all up if you